What a fantastic, accidental, dead cat for Richie Sunak. There he is, loving it up with Emmanuel Macron, the French president. Trying to get him to agree to back the refugees. But Emmanuel Macron, he goes, no, you can keep your refugees. Meanwhile, the press are just interested about what's going on and surrounding, Gary Lineker, footballer and now presenter, who has a contract. He has a contract. He's not employed. He's not a salary. Freelance. The BBC. On contracts. He's still getting paid. But they suspended him for what he said in a tweet. Oh, dear. And all the poopers hit the fan, including the footballs, probably. But anyway, they can't get anyone to present the show. No. Co-host Ian Wright and Alan Shearer said, oh, we like Gary. He's a mate. We can support him in solidarity. Can't get anyone else either, it seems. No. Even Kelly Summers. Summers or Sommers? Well, it's also said she would not be hosting a Football Focus. It's like the BBC is tumbling down for its own, non-impartiality. They just cancelled David Attenborough as well. No. Alex Cott also says she's not going to be presenting a Football Focus either. He said, I made a decision last night that even though I love my show, and we have had an incredible week winning the SJA for Football Focus, that it doesn't feel right for me to go ahead with the show today. Now I wonder, will they start, try and get Gary Lineker back? Is this just going to be like a week's ban like they did to Christian Gurmurti of the Channel 4 News when he called Steve Baker a C-word on open mic? What a C-word. Yes. Well, I just find that it's just there's just so much stuff that just ends up in public domain that it's like a godsend for people like Richie C. He fails in the recent summit in France. All he got from that is that, we will spend some more money. Another 500 odd million. Well. Oh my God. Well, the ex-general, the Director General, BBC, he says that the BBC has undermined its own credibility with the decision to stand Gary Lineker down. Must be impartial, you see. Why can't people have an opinion in their own time? As they don't do it on the actual show. So, but people, the BBC is just. This has been going on for some while, and especially since Brexit. But all the numpties put that cross in the wrong box. On downhill. Rapidly now. Well, and there has been plenty of speculation about how Lineker's suspension has been received by other BBC employees. Apparently not very well, no. Particularly those who might fall into the presenter category. Because many others, they do tweet, you know. John Wilson, presenter front row, the son of the Arsenal goalkeeper, legend Bob Wilson. He tweeted a section from the corporation's editorial guidelines that Lineker was, in his words, deemed to have breached. Well, whatever next. He then retweeted the suggestion that the reference to the sports presenters was confusing and unhelpful. They say in the public expressions of opinion, it says on 15.3.13, where individuals identify themselves as being linked with the BBC or our programme makers' editorial staff. reporters or presenters primarily associated with the BBC. Their public expressions of opinion have the potential to compromise the BBC's impartiality. Just cancelled a David Attenborough episode because it made the UK look bad, made the Tories look bad. Tories are failing. Failed. Well, this includes the use of social media and writing letters to the press. Opinions expressed on social media are put into public domain, can be shared, and are searchable. The risks are greater where the public expression of opinion overlap with the area of the individual's work. Well, it doesn't in this case. And yet they suspended him. The risk is lower where an individual is expressing views publicly on unrelated area. For example, Suella Braverman's evil immigration bill, which pretty much makes refugees, the whole asylum process illegal, really. If you don't come in via a safe route, an official route, you are an illegal by default. Well, anyway, I do find this story quite amusing, but it is kind of sucking up the airways at the moment, I must say. But still, say it over. You tell me what you think. Well, I'll be honest with you, I'm not actually any of it. I didn't even watch World Cup or anything. No. Doesn't interest me in the slightest. No, numpties kicking a bag of wind about and rolled around the floor crying. They got kicked in the shins. So the word of the day is a bunch of wimps. What sports channel? Probably not now. I know there's football supporters out there. Yeah, you do it on Patreon or buy us a coffee, and the link's down below in the description, and it is very much appreciated, but also we're planting a tree. 1,000 trees on 2 hectares, lad, here in France. If you'll be part of that, there's a GoFundMe link down below, and where we'll plant a tree on your behalf, but also I'll put a sign with that tree with your name on. You're making wood. Yeah, because I'm woodworker, you see. Please boot the old like button and maybe that little bell icon. Then you get one fuzzy feeling in your pocket every time I upload another video. I suppose it's time for me to go. But remember that word of the day. Forgot what it's something about wimps. That's it. Wimp. Sorry. Don't hate me. That's her.